dry fire that gun. What do you mean? I'm just practicing my snap shooting. What do you mean you can't dry fire your gun?
All right, guys, now that I got this fool to stop dry firing his gun, let's kind of go over it. Myth, fact, is it good? Should you do it? Should you not? Why were you doing that?
Well, I was practicing my snap shooting, duh. Obviously, I mean, you gotta have quick moves, gotta get out there, you gotta get the rhythm on the trigger, you know.
Oh my gosh, there he goes again. Put the thing on training mode, for Christ's sake.
Training
guys,
mode? What do you mean?
Yeah, training mode. It actually allows you to practice the pull of your trigger, setting up your trigger style and the ramping without actually putting air through the valve. So the solenoid's not really working. You're not putting air through the gun without paint. Yes.
Well, so I didn't have to waste all that air and make all the noise in the shop?
Correct. You're also putting extra wear and tear on that gun, on the small internal O-rings of your solenoid.
Well, see, that's what I've always, you've heard people go back and forth over the years. Is dry firing good? Is it bad? I mean, obviously, the gun still works. I mean, the gun, didn't explode or anything like that. So
this is very true, but I got off the phone earlier with a couple lead techs from Planet Eclipse and GI Sports. Their techs told me personally that dry firing the gun won't ultimately kill you. But guess what, guys? It's not good for the gun. You're putting unnecessary wear and tear on your bolt O-rings, especially the solenoid. The solenoid O-rings are so small and so tiny that all that excess wear and tear on it without paint, without that blowback pressure of the paint being in the breech, is going to hurt that solenoid. And guess what, guys? I don't care how tech savvy you are. Solenoids aren't really repairable. Some guys out there, you're going to flame me. I can take it apart. You can take it apart, but it's never truly going to be the same thing. If your solenoid goes bad, you're just going to have to basically buy a new one if you ever want it to be back to being 100% again.
Well, that's not a bad idea because we actually sell solenoids. So
we do.
If anyone does have a solenoid problem,
so dry fire your gun?
Dry fire away, right?
Yeah, I mean,
another solenoid.
If you guys are really, really trying to take care of your equipment, don't sit home on the couch eating your bag of potato chips, just fingering the trigger away, because guys, it's gonna put excess wear and tear on the gun. Why would you do that? If you've got a fancier gun, just put it in training mode. If you want to finger your gun, man, that's all for it, but put it in training mode.
All right, so you're saying, I just assumed there would be shooting the gun, the normal wear and tear of the bolt, so it is obviously a little bit more than just the normal cycling. So you're saying that's the whole point of the paintball. When the ball's in there, it adds an extra blowback
pressure. Exactly. When the paintball's in the breech.
I will wear down my O-rings a little bit quicker and things like that.
100%.
As opposed to 1,000 shots of dry fire is more wear than 1,000 shots of...
That's exactly right. So if there's not a paintball in the breech, the blowback pressure, you're going to have a lot more force exerting out of the front of the gun. If there's a paintball in there, there's volume taking up space. It's only got to go a little bit around the sides as compared to if there's no paintball in there, every single part in that gun is just boom, boom, time after time after time. You don't have any blowback pressure because there's no paint, and you're messing up your gun. So, guys.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I got tons of extra O-rings, but that does all make sense. That is something everyone does talk about or whatnot. So
this is a big question by the viewers out there. Yes,
I will definitely stop it, but that doesn't mean from time to time I won't run by your office and go.
You can't take this guy anywhere. So, guys, once again, this is kind of like a myth or fact. Can I dry fire my gun? Should it? Is it good? Is it bad? I would highly recommend not dry firing your gun. A couple times to test it, no big deal. Don't sit on the couch and empty an entire tank full of air with your gun. It's really bad for it. The O-rings are going to dry out, deteriorate. Solenoid is not going to like it. And just don't treat your marker like that. Treat it like it's your baby. You got to be nice. So, guys, thanks for watching.
Sometimes baby wants to play.
No! Check out the online store. Grab the merch. LoneWolfPaintball.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like. Subscribe. And don't dry fire your guns. I'm out of here.
And baby!